Hey guys, in this video we're going to be solving some tactics problems by players who are going to be competing in the candidates tournament over the next few days in Germany to see who's going to face Magnus Carlsen later this year in the World Championship match. Hey guys, Brian Castro here with Better Chess Training, and today's video we're going to be doing some tactics problems. We're going to be doing it a little bit differently today. As I mentioned in an announcement video yesterday, I wrote an article previewing the candidates tournament. So what I thought I'd do is have you solve a couple of the problems here in this video, and then I can explain them to you. So this is from the ebook I created previewing the candidates tournament, and these positions are selected from there. And I'm only going to do a few because I'm going to encourage you to go to the ebook and take advantage of the Chessable platform, which will allow you to not only solve the problems but also to review them so that they will be locked into your memory, and then you can apply the lessons to your own games. Okay, so let's look at this first position. It is white to move, and this is Wesley So versus Ray Robson. So Wesley So is going to be playing in the candidates tournament. So go ahead and pause the video and then try to solve it, and then I will show you the solution and explain it. Okay, I hope you have your answers, and let's take a look at this. Well, we can see here that Black's king is a little bit loose. We also have a few relationships here, but one thing I want you to notice is this hanging rook here. So the first move is a decoy sacrifice. Rook takes g7 check. And so what this does is after the king takes, the king is now along this rank, and then queen to b7 check forks the rook and the king. So after the king moves, or after black blocks, we are going to win the rook. Okay? So that is the first problem. Let's go to the next one. Okay, in our next position, we have white to play. And this game is Fabiano Caruana against Ruslan Ponomarev. So what I want you to do is pause it again and see what you would do for white. Try to calculate out to the end of the sequence, okay? And then play the video again, and then I'll explain the solution. Okay, I hope you found the solution. It's actually a little tricky, but if you walk through it and you put some effort, it shouldn't be too difficult. First move here is rook to e7. Here we're threatening rook takes c7 check, okay? Which would be, of course, very bad. It's threatening mate in 2, basically. So the queen takes it. Queen takes e7. And what that does is it takes the queen off this back rank, which will play in our next part of the sequence, which is bishop to a6, putting the bishop on pre. This could have been a little tricky to find, but it is quite a beautiful combination. So of course he's threatening checkmate here, and there's no other pieces that could come in to try to help. So the king has to take it on a6, and now we have our basic checkmate here. Queen to a8 mate with this pawn covering the b5 square. So I hope that you found that. If not, that's okay. The whole point behind practicing tactics is that you're not always going to get it on the first try. So just a friendly reminder. But what you want to do, it, especially with something like Chessable, what it allows you to do is review it over time. And with Chessable, it makes the process automatic. So I really encourage that as part of your tactics training. Okay, let's go to the next problem. Okay. This is a problem where Vladimir Kramnik, one of our competitors in the candidates tournament, is playing black. So you can see it's an endgame thing. It's a very instructive position that I found, and he's playing against Alexander Grishuk, one of our other competitors. So black to play and find the best continuation. I want you to try to look as deeply as possible to find a forced win, okay? And then come back and then we'll talk about it. Okay. This is basic endgame 101, or maybe 102. It's not super basic, but it is important. Pawn endgames come up very frequently, along with pawn and rook endgames, and you have to understand how to use your pawns and your kings to king together to win. So let's take a look at this one. Here, the first move is g takes f f4. Okay, if you don't play that, he's going to be able to get f5 in, f5 check in, which would not be good at all. Okay, after the king takes it, then we play d3. Of course, we're threatening to promote, and of course, white can can get back to stop it, but that allows us to, after king to e3, to move in here. King takes e5, and then he has to stop this pawn. So king takes d3, and then here the key move, king to f4. Okay, and now the black king is going to be able to munch on these pawns, and then he's going to be able to win. Okay, so that is that one, and I hope that you got it. Some of these, I shouldn't say whether they're hard or easy, because depending on your own training and your own skills, certain positions that are hard for you or for me might be easy for someone else, or some positions that are easy for you and me might be hard for someone else. So that's why I try to put in a mix of different types of positions into this ebook. So let's do one more. Okay, and then again, I'm going to encourage you to check out that ebook so that you can do the training on Chessable yourself. So let's try one more here. Okay, our final position for today is one of my favorites in this ebook, and white is player named Yuanhe Zhao, and he's playing against one of our candidate players, Ding Liren. Ding is actually the first Chinese player to qualify for the candidate, so I wish him the best of luck, and we'll see how he does. But in this game, he won with black, and I want you to find out how. So pause the video and try to find the solution, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, hope you were able to find the solution, but let's learn and see what happened here. Okay, first move here is knight takes f4. Now, if e takes f4, then we have rook takes e1 check, and then after rook takes e1, queen takes e1, so we would be winning the exchange there. So instead, white played queen to a4, okay? And here the idea is to now pin this and be able to take this with the queen, okay? However, we have the next move. So this is the other key move in the sequence. Knight to e2 check. Okay, so that's exposing this attack here. Notice this queen is protected, okay? But here, what it also does is this knight decoys this rook from the first rank, which we'll play later into the combination. Rook takes e2, okay? And so the next move here, queen takes a4, okay? An even exchange, but this knight, notice here, is blocking this rook from c1. So after the knight takes, we have the punchline in our combination here. Rook takes c1 check, okay? And then if you look at that, we have that black has won some material, okay? He's won the exchange for a pawn, basically, which puts him ahead, and black went on to win this game. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit of change of pace from our usual Friday tactics video, but I hope you enjoyed it. For those of you who are new to the channel, Better Chess Training is about helping you to get better at chess. So if you're trying to improve your chess and are looking to increase your knowledge or get some tips about studying and training, as well as how to perform better at the chessboard, then consider subscribing so you could get future videos. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.